Hi and welcome to Spectare. The industry has promised one-to-one web personalisation for years, but never really ever achieved it. Spectare classifies visitor real intent in real time, and I can show you that now on a demo. In this demo, I can put in, I am a developer looking to use Spectare. And in the background what's happening is that intent is being given to the model, and that model is then picking the best content in order to show the visitor when they're landing on Spectare.ai. You can see that this content is really tailored towards the developer. If I went in and did this and said that I was a marketer, again I would get marketer driven content personalised directly to me. So then, how does this work? Well, if we look at the back end for the demo, Pulse is an analytics company, a new analytics company that's coming into the market. And the content that we've created is actually held within Spectare in something called atoms. Atoms can be things like features, pricing, case studies, FAQs, comparisons, how-tos and testimonials. All these are very specific types of atom content, and within here we can see that within this demo I have 11 pieces of content. I can look at that content, and an atom is typically a small piece of content which is saying something very specific to that audience. Within this example I've got two different types of audiences, a developer and a manager, but you can define as many audiences as you like, and within this I define this atom as being aligned towards consideration, so the consideration part of the purchase. If we now look at WordPress specifically, this is familiar to WordPress users. This is a WordPress page, and again I'll come back and show you how to construct this in another video. But for this Pulse demo, I have various different zones. Within here I have a hero zone, and in here we have this thing called a hero statement. AI will write the hook for a particular persona in this zone. We have the body zone, and this is typically going to show how Pulse works. Those atoms that I showed you, that will never be changed, and this will show you that content directly as it's written by the marketer. We'll have testimonial cards and stats, so this is where you put your proof, and then finally your call to action. So these are the four zones that you can have within a WordPress zone, within a WordPress page, and I will come back and show you in another video how you create and assign these zones to a page. Now I'm actually going to show you how this looks on a real site. So here we have two different pages running, and in this one, if you can see the UTM source is coming from LinkedIn, it's a paid source, and the campaign is a growth funnel activation ROI. So in this one we are targeting the business, so marketing users. This is cached, but you'll see that the content is completely different to the right hand side. So here, that hero statement, we're talking about which channels drive activation, not just signups, targeted to the marketer. Over here we're talking about how the developer can actually deploy that code to your website. And again, as we scroll down, you can see how Pulse works. We're given a business view versus a technical view, and then finally at the bottom we are talked about how you can start a free trial or get started to free as a call to action. So within Spectare, what you're able to do is personalise one-to-one off the back of a campaign URL, off of a search, off page views within a certain session. All personalisation is working one-to-one through the use of AI, and I'm super excited to take you through this demo of Spectare. More videos coming up. Keep an eye on the channel. Thank you.